I got the van. It's mine. I own it. Registered to me, insured, licensed. That's it. It's mine. That last video, um, that spawned a lot of comments that just kind of made my head spin, as if, I didn't give this some serious thought about getting a non-high top van. I've camped a lot over the years, from camping, putting a tent and sleeping bags and coolers and, just stuff, out of a car, out of earlier vans I've had, out of the back of my pickup trucks. I've camped out of regular vehicles. Um, so I don't know. Right now, it's not, I'm not going to move into it and expect to live in it full time. It's not that type of vehicle, at least not at this point. Uh, right now, it is for the main practical purposes, it's replacing my little car. I have no use for a little car. I just grabbed that a couple years ago when I came back one year and I knew I had to run back and forth to uh, a short job. I just needed some quick transportation. It was cheap. I just grabbed it up for a short period. Well, and before that, I've had vans, I've had trucks, mainly trucks. I needed a utility type vehicle. That's what works best for me. And it's good to be back in a truckish, a van. So, I can pack it up and um, just regular camp out of it. But I mean, but it is a van. I'll certainly put a bed in it, and it's nice to, I'm not going to go pitch a tent. But as far as being able to stand up in it, um, I get it. I knew that was going to be part of the gig. Will I tire of that? Yeah, I guess it depends how much time I spend in it. So, another way to look at that is other comments were, it's just no way, don't do it. After being so, getting used to the bounder and how comfortable that is, you'll regret it, or it's just, like I say, I've had regular vehicles. I know what running around in one of these is like. I do. And the thing about the bounder is the uh, the drawback about the bounder is it is literally like an apartment. It's something that maybe we've gotten too comfortable in, that we spend too much time in, that it's just too easy to kick back on the couch and watch TV all the time. That sort of thing. We don't get out of it often enough. So there's that too. And honestly, the bounder, getting used to it, I've never gotten used to the bounder. It's felt big from day one. Yes, it's comfortable, but it's always seemed like too much, too big. Um, I'm just, and that's just. I know it's like going from one extreme to the other, but this is going to be. Oh, and I'm not just going to have to sell the bounder right now and be limited to. I have to. That's all I have is the van. I do plan on selling the bounder. I'm going to hang on to it for the time being. I'm going to start using this on some weekend trips, or maybe I'll just run around the Northeast, run up to New England, get some Maine lobster. It's going to be a great exploration vehicle, just running around vehicle. How nice it's been to go to the store and just a regular vehicle. And yeah, I do want to outfit it better for camping, and I do want to adjust to being able to spend longer periods of time out with it. I do want to build in some of the creature comforts that make it more livable. But as far as switching to it full time, I'm not ready to commit to that just yet. So I do want to start spending time. I do want to outfit it. I'm going to start spending some time in it, going places, whatever, doing things, camping in it. And if I adjust, depending on how that goes, how comfortable I am in that, keep in mind, my living room is the outdoors, right? So I can open up my side doors, put a chair out. I can put an awning on the side of the van. I got a pop up. I got tarps, camping, picnicking type tarps. I got camp stoves. I have all kind of stuff from earlier years of camping. Upstairs in the attic, it's just kind of in storage, so I can utilize some of those things to get started. So that's where we're at, depending on how comfortable it gets and how I adjust to it. I'll know by the end of the summer if it's something I think I can go travel, out to the Southwest in and really spend that much continuous time with it, or out to the Southwest or down south, southeast, wherever I go. Or maybe, after a couple of days or a week, it's like, whew, I need out away from this van. I'll see how I adjust. I'm hoping, I'm going to try to, I hope to adjust to it that I can do that. If not, come late summer or fall, I will pick up something a little bigger. So, and that's part of the reason why I just want to do a simple build with it. I don't want to put a bunch of money into just a real extravagant, just really build it out and put a lot of money into it. And then find out, I'm really not going to spend that much time with, I don't know about this, and have them put all that money into it. So I'm going to try to keep things basic for the most part, and we'll go from there. I've been starting to clean this thing up, going through it. I've had it maybe a week now, running it through its paces. It is an older vehicle. It's 21 years old. It needs a couple of things addressed. Nothing major, not too bad. It's things I can deal with, but it seems like it's gonna be pretty reliable. I'm pretty happy with it. So, all right, on to some other things here. Here's something I've been wanting to get out of the way. It just bothers me. Obviously, people don't see under the hood very often, but I just, it's just dirty and filthy, and I just don't care for that. There's no reason for it. So I'm gonna get that all taken care of. One more thing off the list. Yeah, dirty, dirty, dirty. All right, we've come out to the Kiski car wash, and I've done this on a bunch of my vehicles. This gunk engine cleaner, degreaser, and I'm not gonna read the directions. I know it says to not put it on a hot engine, it says to put it on use it on a warm engine. So we've been here, and I've had the hood open for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes to let some of the, it's actually a pretty cool day, so it's not running hot, what I'd call hot. And I figured I'd let it sit with the hood open, let some air get through there for, 5 minutes or so, and I call that good enough. And I think it says sit here, put it on, let it soak for like 10 minutes or something, I think. Well, we'll get it on there anyway. Yeah, dirty, dirty. And this is supposed to be the foamy formula. So we're just gonna let it have it. I'm gonna start way up here in this. We're gonna soak her down good. It's all foamed up, been sitting a few minutes anyhow. We'll let it go a little bit longer. All right, it's doing its thing, degreasing. It might take a second time. If it doesn't do really, really well, I might come back and do it a second time in about a week, but I think it'll get it 90%. Pretty nice. And yeah, the whole van, it doesn't look bad, right? Not too bad, but if you look real close, you can see there's a clean spot. You can see there it is. Yeah, it's all black and, just the whole thing. It just needs a good bath, and it'll get one soon. I want to go to, and I am going to take those ladder racks off the top. I just don't like them at all. I know some people will say, well, that's a good place to mount solar panels, and I might modify them. I mean, I can cut and weld. I might just change those a little bit and move the one up, move one the whole way up, and move the other one way up kind of close to it, and I might put a solar panel on there someday. I'm undecided, but right now I just want to take them off because I want to be able to wash in and behind them too. And these are actually a little bit rusty, and I think where they mount actually has, you know, marred the paint, and it's a little bit rusty too. So I want to touch some spots up. I want to address those, and then I'll deal with this thing in my own way at a later time. All right, I think she's about ready for some blasting. Well, it really brightened up this white a lot. It took a lot off. Yeah, it's still, I might give it another spray and actually give it a scrub, but I never thought to spray the underside of the hood with that cleaner. I hit it with the wand, and you know, you could kind of see the strip. Yeah, we'll see. I might not worry about under the hood. Actually, I know I will. But overall, and actually I want to look this better whenever it's all dry and it's back out in the sunlight. But I can tell it took a lot of grime off of all the things. It'll all look good when it's dry. They're back out in the sun. Oh, and the other thing is too, being a work van, you know, it has doesn't have carpeting. It has the rubber mats, and yeah, they're really dirty from muddy boots, and you know, and the door panels. These all need cleaned really bad, so I gotta get started on those too. And the seat, I just might get some seat covers for now, but I'd like to replace these seats. All right, we're back from the car wash. It's pretty dry. It's in the sun. How's that look? That's man, that is so much better. So much better. We should do it before and an after. See, it runs nice and quiet too. Yeah, it's on running. I'm pleased. I might detail it out a little bit better, get some more cleaner, and kind of scrub up some areas. But I'm feeling a lot better about that. I gotta get busy and get these bumpers repainted one of these days. I did clean that fender up a little bit. I didn't have much time left on the thing. I took the brush to it, and man, it just lightened up really nice. But I need to give the entire thing a nice bath. There it is. I got the roof rack off. That looks better. A much cleaner look. And threw it down here in the ground. It's all there and intact. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna maybe put it on Craigslist or somewhere, and probably maybe some other contractor or roofer or somebody that uses ladders a lot. Maybe they can use a ladder rack. Maybe get a couple of bucks out of it. And I did notice, you know, having just got this, I need to go get it inspected. So it's all insured and registered. Title's on its way to me. I need to go this week. Pennsylvania gives you 10 days to get it inspected when you purchase a vehicle. So I go get it. In the county I live in requires emissions too, so it'll actually have 3 stickers: emission sticker, state inspection sticker, and then it has a fresh the weight class sticker that I got when I registered it. So you'll get 3 stickers up there. Bella has decided that she loves the van. Huh? Say, I love this van. She does. We've been hanging out in here a little bit. I got it all vacuumed out, brought my shop vac out. You know, vacuumed it. I did get rid of that locker that was here, and that back piece. I was wrong about that cage that separated the cargo area from the passenger area. That I was thinking that was up too far, and that seat couldn't go the whole way back. And I think what I was thinking was, at one time, I think it was a passenger in here, and it actually held. It was a passenger seat. You felt all scrunched up and sitting too far upright. So anyway, I might leave that section over there in, And as you can see, I have taken this side out, and there's this one panel here that's actually riveted, a couple of rivets into the side of the one beam in the side of the van. I got to drill, I think, 3 or 4 rivets out and take this last piece out of here. But, and then I'll probably leave this other piece is pop riveted up to the ceiling. So that might be good for putting like a curtain, a privacy curtain or something across there. I'll probably leave that, and I think I'll leave that other, at least for now. But getting that locker out of here was huge. I thought, you know what I thought? See how big this thing is? I thought, if there's gonna be something in the van taking up that much space, it's gonna be like something more practical, like a small refrigerator or something. That's another thing I got to think out. I don't think I'm going to go with a cooler or even a 12-volt cooler. I might spring for a small upright refrigerator freezer. I got to research those a little bit better. But in the meantime, there's Bella. Bella. So, and I got my little propane heater over there, and yeah, that doesn't happen. That's not a safe one. Some older videos you might have seen that. Yeah, I don't use that in the RV, and it doesn't have any tip over features. There's nothing safe really about it. It's meant to be used outdoors or maybe in the garage, or if it tips over, there's not going to be any harm. But yeah, I'm certainly not going to travel with it being on. But I don't. It's just in here right now. Like one evening, I was in here working and just getting things tidied up a little bit. Got all the stuff out of here, and just little bits and odds and ends I've come across. And look, it was in the locker, and just hiding. So all I have in here now is my socket set and wrenches, set of tools. Bella's got a niche. Oh, right there. All right, come on. Come on. So yeah, I'm glad that ladder rack's off of there. And I have some polishing compound. There's some scuffs on it, like this black line and this black line, that I don't know what scuffed it, but I got some polishing compound and stuff those will rub right off. A couple other marks. They're not scratches, but yeah, there's a lot of little scuffs and stuff. This will clean up so much better. We're getting there. Bella just took off down through the yard after there's a bunch of birds, a bunch of robins out in the yard, and she just went down and ran a whole bunch of them off. What are you doing, girl? Get him, get him, get him. Get those bad birds. There she goes. Come on. Come on, this way. This way, girl. Good girl. Good girl. I want to mention, I guess, in this video, before I get going too much further along on this project, I really got to thank Mike and Susie. They're subscribers. They only live about a half hour north from here. And he contacted me and said, Dave, he says, I work for an insulation company, and I can get insulation like really cheap. And, well, you can't get any cheaper. His boss hooked him up, I guess, but he said he wanted to donate insulation for the van. Now, I mean, it's bare metal wall in there, right? So it's gonna be cold in the winter, and then summer when the sun's hitting that metal, it's gonna be hot. So I mean, I need to insulate the back of the van, and he wanted to donate insulation for the project. That's pretty awesome. So Mike and Susie came down, and it was great to meet you guys. It's just always nice to meet people, and they're just really kind folks, and it was a pleasure talking with them. I'm going to show you the insulation they brought down, and it's a little bit of overkill. I'm going to say that. I mean, in quantity, they actually brought enough to probably insulate 3 vans. But hey, the price was right, so what the heck, we'll certainly have overage. But let me show you what we got here. All right, now I don't want to get into different methods of insulating. I think this is 3/4 or actually I think it's 7/8. So it's pretty thick, and it's just styrofoam on both sides. It's not foil faced or anything, and that's fine. I've seen a lot of, I have watched a lot of YouTube videos. Like, I probably only need, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 at the most. I'm thinking. So there's enough here to probably do 3, maybe 4 vans, actually. But actually, we might end up using some overage in the garage here. That could happen. Anyway, the only thing I'm going to say about insulating a van is I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and there's 2 main school of thoughts on that: is just absolutely insulating every square inch and making a vapor barrier that's, you know, trying to achieve absolute moisture, you know, a barrier. And I don't know if that's possible aside from maybe spray foam. And I'm certainly not going to do that and pay for that. But, you know, the idea is to prevent that create a moisture barrier. Well, and that's kind of hard to do when you put that up and then you take the time to tape the seams, and, you know, it's foil faced and all that. But then you go building and attaching things like cabinets and shelves and whatever appliances, because you're running screws in through that. So now you've put voids in that vapor barrier. So, but still, is it 99%? Is that good enough? Who knows? Moisture could get behind it, but then it's trapped too. So, you know, the other thought on insulating is to keep it, you know, get it 90% or better or whatever, but keeping it breathable, you know, and that's the route I'm going. And I know that just from using, like, anybody's used Reflectix in a window, that's, you know, there's gaps around the edges. Just putting Reflectix on your window, you can tell such a huge difference. Whether it's in a winter time on a cold window or a blistering hot window from the sun, heat coming in, that Reflectix is great stuff. So it makes such a difference, and it's certainly not 100%. So my thought is, you know what, if I do pretty well as far as coverage goes in the van with that, and I get it 90%, it's going to make a huge difference. We're going to call that good. I'm just not going to be real anal about it. We're going to do it with this. It's going to work out good. It'll be done. It'll work. I'm happy with that. That's that. Thanks again, Mike and Susie. It's great meeting you guys. And this is gonna work out great. And Bella's gonna help. Where's birds? Get them birds. Get them. Get them birds. Good girl. Come on, good girl. Come on. Come on, girl. Something spooked her down there. Huh. Come on, girl. Come on. Good girl. Chasing all them bad birds. Huh? Where's that? Where's that bird? Where's that? Get him. Get him, Bella. So, in the meantime, you know, the bounder is still home sweet home. Bella loves the car too. Did you want to go for a ride in the car? Huh? Did you want to go for a ride in the car? He says, I love our car too. He says, but how many vehicles do we really need? Huh? Yeah, we're gonna be selling the Focus pretty soon. We're gonna be done with it. The van's gonna be my daily driver. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Sorry to tease you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Outside. I do want to go out to the local pick apart maybe later this week here. The weather's really going to warm up this week here, but I really want to try to find a swivel. I want this seat to be able to swivel around and be towards the back and kind of be part of the living area. So let's see what I can find out there. I did spray the floor out a little bit, and I'll have to get a bucket, a sponge, and clean them up a little bit better. I also wanted to do a test spot here because, I mean, this is a Southern, you know, rust-free truck. I mean, there's no rust in here, but I know some of this is tar, road tar. And this kind of wanted to do a sample area and see how that would, see if this, that's just gasoline on there. And yeah, it's turning brown. It's dissolving it, but that's gonna take some doing to get that. Now there is bug and tar remover, but I have a feeling that is really caked on there, and it just could take some good old-fashioned elbow grease to get that off there. But you know, yeah, got that spot there. So yeah, it's splattered on the side. Does have a stone chipper nick there, so I have to sand that a little bit and put some rust stuff on there. And yeah, we'll spend a day here soon and just go all the way around the bottom and really clean it up. There's tar the whole way back here. Oh man, yeah, she's gonna need some cleaning up. And Bella been wanting to go for a ride. She's been bugging me back and forth. When we're outside, she'll go over to the van, jumping up, and over to the car, and doing her little dance when she wants. She just does this weird thing when she wants to do something. So she is happy. We are out driving around in the van. Wanted to get out and go for a little ride this evening, and we might stop and get something to eat while we're out. It'll be nice. I can just, you know, anytime I'm out in the van, it'd be nice to be able to go through any drive-through. Maybe go to Arby's or Burger King. Or even pull in a small parking lot at a pizza joint, you know. I've been up running the van through its paces and just kind of getting used to it and finding out any quirks it might have. It is an older vehicle, you know. So I'm kind of getting used to it and seeing what's going on with it. Nothing major, so that's good. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. I can make this work. Anyway, that's all we got today, I guess. You know, the Bounder's still home sweet home, so that's gonna remain like that for a while. And see how things progress this summer, and we'll go from there. Thanks for checking in on us and see how things are going with this new van experiment. It runs good. I love it. We'll be back soon. I'll see you later.